Well, the legislative session has started, and we thought you might find it interesting to see how a bill becomes law. So we've come down to the Legislative Plaza where everything starts, not at the Capitol, to show you how a bill becomes law. So follow me as we go into the Legislative Plaza, and we'll start the process of getting a bill prepared, filed, and ready for action. Come with me this morning. Well, we're now inside the Legislative Plaza, and we're going to head down the hall where the committee meetings are held, into some legislators' offices, and into the bowels of the War Memorial Building where the legal services works that prepares all the bills that gets filed. So come with me. We'll see what's happening down the hall. That's Representative Richard Montgomery, who just finished talking to a group probably from his district. We're now in the lobby of the Legislative Plaza, ready to head up the escalator to the War Memorial Building, to the offices of legal services. So here we go. Up the escalator we go. Well, we're now on the ground floor of the War Memorial Building where the legislative legal services are, and we're going to go see one of the attorneys. Well, here we are in the main office of the legal services, and we're going to meet Joe Barnes, who's head of the legislative legal services team. So come on and meet Joe.
Hey, David.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
Good to see you.
This is Joe Barnes, and Joe is the head of legal services here for the administration. And for about one session, you seemed to be my own personal attorney as we tried to figure out how to balance the budget. But Joe is now head of the whole legal services department. Joe, how many full-time attorneys do y'all have working down here?
We have 17 full-time year-round attorneys here to draft bills and staff standing committees and just generally assist the legislators in the performance of their constitutional duties.
And then you have to hire extra people just for the session to carry all the workload, right?
That's true. We hire about 10 session employees, one or two of whom are attorneys, and others are research analysts and administrative staff.
So they really do a great job down here, and many of these folks became my friends. Maybe it's because I was a lawyer and I spoke their language, but we appreciate, Joe, all the work you and your staff do down here in making sure that what we draft is right, even if it's not good policy. That's not your job. Well, we've just finished our tour of the legislative legal services, and we've picked up our jacket. Now, a jacket in the legislature doesn't mean the coat you wear. It's what we call these folders in which we put the bills. And there's a jacket for the House version and a jacket for the Senate version. And each senator will file his version and the House member will sign his version. So now that we've picked up our jacket, let's go see some legislators and deliver the bills they've requested to them to get them filed. Come on back and we'll meet Senator Johnson. Hey, Senator, how are you?
Hey, David.
Great.
Good to see you.
Doing well. This is actually my senator, Jack Johnson from Williamson County. And Senator, we appreciate that you're going to let us, for our constituents, take one of your bills and show them where it goes to get filed. So if you've got a bill for us that we can file,
I do.
we'd be delighted to take it.
Got a bill right here that's ready to be filed in the Senate if you'll take it up to the clerk's office for me.
I'll make sure it gets dropped, and thank you and good luck
All right, thank
with
you.
your legislation. Thanks. Well, we've just left the Legislative Plaza, and now we're in the bowels of the Capitol to go to the clerk's office where we'll drop the jacket of the bill that's being filed. So we'll see you up in the clerk's office. Hi.
Hello.
I have a bill here from Senator Jack Johnson that we'd like to drop, if you would.
Thank you.
Good. Anything else we need to do?
That's it.
Great. Well, we've now dropped the bill. It's been filed. We'll drop the bill, the House version, in the House clerk's office, and then it's off to committee and maybe to the floor and then to the law books. We'll see. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Well, I've just come from filing the House version of our bill in the House clerk's office. But this is the State House of Representatives. So come on inside and take a look around. It's a really pretty room, but with these granite walls and the high ceilings, it gets really noisy in here when everybody's in here and they're moving around and the balconies are filled and the lobbyists are all up there. In fact, the legislators in the State House will often wear transistors. So if you see a little thing in their ear at some point watching the nightly news, they're not listening to their iPods or to the ball game that's on the radio. It's a transistor system hooked into the sound system so that they can hear what's taking place at the front of the chambers. In fact, they can even hear what's going on when they're in the bathroom down the hall and know when to hurry back for a vote.